Alright guys, today I'm going to be bringing you Trials of Heroes, or The Legend of Heroes, Trials of Cold Steel. I'm going to be offering my first impressions of this game. To be completely honest, this is the second time I've recorded this because last time I messed up the audio and I didn't realize until I almost uploaded it, and it was pretty depressing, but oh well, I'm over it. I'm doing it again. It's gonna be long. It's like a 50-minute video, but fuck it, you know? It's worth going through. This first little bit is gonna be a little bit more me kind of explaining what's going on. Second half, you'll see a little bit more battle. All the battle stuff that's going on, and I do enjoy the battle system. It's a little bit unique. Slightly useless. Well, parts of it are slightly useless, like you can have your teammates positioned and you can move them around, but I never move them around because there's no real need to. At least not too often. Train going by, this is the universe where trains are new, kind of ish. They have magic, this orbal system. It's like some kind of magic system that they have set up. These guys have cell phones that kind of have the Final Fantasy X thing going on, where you use different orbs to level up your guys and give them different skills and stuff. So these are the 4 characters that we have right now in the party. There are 9 total classmates, but these are the 4 that we're going with currently, as these are the ones that the story gives us. Our main character is Reem. He's the black-haired guy there. He's just a typical swordsman anime boy. So he's got a secret past, as do pretty much everybody. Laura there carries around Guts' sword, so that's pretty cool. You get to see the Berserk sword. And she swings it around. Alyssa there is a bow user, which is honestly pretty good. And funny boy there, Ignatz, I think his name's Elliot, but yeah, he looks like Ignatz. So, Ignatz is, he's our healer. He's our mage user right now. On the other team, oh, this is our hot teacher that makes a lot of sexual innuendos, and to be completely honest, it's been uncomfortable considering that we're all 17 years old. She talks about drinking a lot, so I think she might have a problem. I don't know how to bring it up to her though. It's a bit awkward. That's okay though. This is really early in the game. This is chapter 1, the second latter half of chapter 1. Not much happened before this. We got introduced to the academy. We got thrown into a Tartarus kind of old school building. Teacher can fall asleep on command. Bunny boy is amazed. So here we can kind of interact with people, so talk to them. Kind of a good little chat. Alyssa is kind of your average pigtails character. Elliot is literally Ignatz, so I mean, there's literally nothing else to say about it. Guts girl over there, I mean, she's a noble, so you can imagine exactly what she's like. She's not a stuck-up one, but just look at her character and, you've got it figured out. The other team, the other 5 characters that we don't have here are Claude from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Ishimaru from Danganronpa. We have Gilgamesh from Fate Zero. There's Hanekawa Tsubasa from Monogatari. And then average ninja white-haired girl. Kind of like Veruca. But she sleeps a lot instead of being quiet. Well, she's quiet too. Yeah, pretty much Baruka, but with like a sleeping thing. We're gonna play cards here real quick. And, you know, I'm a god, a triple triad, and Tetramaster, so I pretty much know what I'm doing, as well as, like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I'm basically a god at card games, so I'm not even gonna bother looking at the instructions on how to play this card game, because instructions are for chumps, to be completely honest with you. Real men just learn by failure.
Let's get started.
And pure testosterone.
Come on, draw
Which
a
is
card.
something that this hand has
After
quite
you,
a
then.
bit of, but I didn't know how to play it, so I don't play it very well.
Bolt!
Like, look at that. What a bitch. I'm just gonna bolt my axe.
Bolt!
I'm gonna bolt my pike. God. A shotgun up there.
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Fuck off, Alyssa.
After you, then.
Look at that. What is that? Mirror that. Yep, there we go.
What? You can't do that. Bolt!
Man, well. So much for that, right? Except
What?
bada bing,
You
bada
can't
boom.
do that.
Back to where we begin.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. Oh, same score? We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first. Oh, now you've
No,
done
I've
it.
done it. That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna see
Bolt!
what happens here. I don't.
I won.
That was my first match. It was my first ever match of Blades, or whatever this is called. I'll be honest, man. It was pretty brutal. It was humbling. You know,
Go easy
as
on me,
good of a
okay?
god gamer as I am, losing a virtual card game against an anime girl.
Okay then, let's draw.
There's your pride, man.
Well, looks like I'm up
Here I
first.
get to fight the
Bolt!
femboy. So we get to see how I fare against the femboy. I'll be straightforward with you. I don't fare much better against the femboy.
Bolt!
I was too distracted by his
The same score means we draw again, right?
bunny ears.
Well, looks like I'm up
He has,
first.
like, little bunny tail too. I don't know if it shows it. It might show it.
I didn't see that coming.
But I hope you get to see his bunny tail. I don't know why
Really?
this
You're
game
playing
gave
that
me
now?
Bunny ears, but it did. It gave me bunny ears for all the characters, but I only really want them on Elliot here because he just looks like, I don't know, man.
I didn't see that coming.
It doesn't really suit any of the other characters as well as it
I
suits
didn't see that coming.
I might put them on White Hair Girl.
I didn't see that coming. I win!
But look at that. Doesn't that just look natural? Fuck you, bro. How are you gonna win like that, Elliot? Come on. You could have just snuck me some better cards or shuffled yourself some worse cards.
Then let us begin our duel.
Alright, Laura, I'll duel you. It's time to duel.
Please draw a card.
I
I'll
play
make
a
the first
7
move.
in attack mode.
Divine Bolt.
You fiend. I play 2 guns. A bow, eh? I'll play my own.
Divine Bolt.
A trap card. I activate a spell. Mirror.
I didn't expect that.
A bow. I use a sword.
Divine Bolt.
I'll revive him with monster
Divine
revolt
Bolt.
into another trap card.
Mirror.
You activate a spell. Too bad. I have a sword. I'll use my own shotgun.
Mirror.
A spell card. I activate bolt.
Well played.
You've fallen into my
I
trap,
admit
Laura.
defeat. Well done.
It was a good duel. But you were no match for the King of Games. I'm sorry. I won that one though, so that was fun. I enjoy when games like this have card games. I don't know, man. It's a little thing. It's a little thing I like about JRPGs. Yes, I know Caravan in New Vegas is like a WRPG card game, but let's be honest, nobody's playing Caravan outside of Fallout New Vegas, man. I mean, nobody's... Alright, I have a confession to make, man. I used to play Tetramaster and Triple Triad just like in school. Back when I was in high school, I would just play them in class.
The Ministry
like,
of Railways
against
wishes
other
to
people,
thank all passengers for their
destroy
patronage.
because
This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbow. The next stop is Keldic. Keldic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
It's alright, I'm trying to like shut up during the actual things. So we get a little map here. I wish that there was like an actual world map because I would like to see the layout of the entire world, but they give us a little segment here and there, I guess, so eventually we'll see everything. They do tell us where things are in relation to where we are, but I have not seen a world map as of yet. But it is also very early game. I've only done like, well, I've put a couple hours into it, but in game I've only actually like played a couple of in-game days. Even though several weeks have gone by. You only get to play a few select days. It's not like Persona where you're playing every day, you know. It's like maybe once, twice a week, or twice a month in this game that you get to actually like do stuff. At least so far. That might change later on, but I kind of doubt it. So this is Keldic, the first little town we go to, outside of like the not the monastery, the school town. The monastery. This isn't Garrigmont. No. We get a nice little market town. Kind of reminds me of Spice and Wolf. You know, the city
Wow, so
where...
this is Keldic.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Keldic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
We don't really care, you know.
Sounds like somebody who cares.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's right, buddy boy. Unnecessarily long cutscene here. Oh, this is like Kuja and George Washington over here.
Well, well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town. And the chicks with her seemed like an interesting lot, too. No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
He does look like a mix between Kuja and George Washington. Maybe he like controls dragons or something later on. I don't know. There's at least a small dinosaur that I have to fight that I already fought later on, but not in this. I fought him right off camera afterwards. It wasn't controlled by the white hair guy though. I haven't seen the white hair guy since. He just kind of made us a little cameo and then left, because you know that's how these JRPGs are. They make like the bad guys have one cameo at the very beginning, and then you're like, oh man, I forgot about him, but he was there the whole time, because that's how they set it up, you know. So we're looking at some quests up here, and we're gonna do the green one that shows up. That's just we're gonna talk to a priest, get some other stuff. Just do one quest. I only wanted to do one quest, and I thought it would take like 30 minutes, but instead it took like 50 minutes, so we're in for the long haul here. That's okay. I wanted to thank, by the way, I want to take this time, I want to thank Dark Wolf for streaming this game a while back. I watched it, and it piqued my curiosity, so I picked it up off of his recommendation. I will leave a link to his Twitch below. please go check him out and support him. Give him a follow, as he does stream regularly, and it's quite fun to pop into his chat. Oh yeah, Alyssa here doesn't really like Reed. She thinks he's a perv. Well, she does like him, but like, I don't know, it's complicated, you know? You know how anime girls get. So these are like our tasks that we have to take care of before the day is over. And I don't think there's an actual time limit on how long the day is. It's just kind of like do all the tasks. So I do all the tasks because I want the most treasures and stuff. Because I'm a greedy guy like that, and I want all of the things. We're gonna do that one. I'm gonna go to the church, talk to Father Zerbil. Get some ingredients for him. The other two quests here are the required ones. That's why they are red. The blue one down there is not required. So, it's like an optional quest, but I do them anyways, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really out of my way, and it did help me get a little idea of the area. Which came in handy for the next two quests. Now we're gonna go talk to Instructor Sarah again, because why not? You know what I'm saying? Gotta go talk to the hot teacher while she's getting drunk. Because that's what hot teachers do, especially in anime. They like to get drunk. Here we can come back and rest. I don't think I do it in this video because it's not really necessary most of the time. You don't really need to like abuse inns as much as you do in like Final Fantasy. You do on occasion.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
So my general thoughts so far. This game is kind of like a Final Fantasy and a Fire Emblem game put together. It's kind of like Three Houses and Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy like 12 and 10 all like merged together into one game. And it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I've somehow in like one day put in about 9 hours, so if that's any indication, I'm definitely enjoying it. In relation, I've put like 25 hours into Persona 4 Golden in the past week, so I've really been hammering this game out just today. Like, I don't know why. It's really gotten me. There's a lot of lore, there's a lot going on. If you like games with a lot of lore, you like just immersing yourself into a new world, this is definitely something for you. There's a lot here to look at, a lot here to read about, a lot here to explore. And you don't necessarily need to. You can kind of like coast by and do well on your own, even without necessarily reading up on every little bit. It's not super necessary. The game will tell you what you need to know, and if you want to know more, that's great. You can definitely find more information and more lore as you see fit. There are even like books that are available once a month. So pretty much every new free day, you get to look at a new book, a new little lore book that sometimes helps you out with future questions, because there are like pop quizzes and stuff, kind of like in Persona. So you occasionally need to kind of do a lore check, but those aren't necessary. If you don't get it, you don't really lose out on too much. You just lose out on 1 point in your overall score, which isn't that bad, considering every quest is about 4 points. And just doing some special things on quests, like getting a memory check or a skill check, will give you another point towards your total score. So it's something that can easily be made up. So if you don't necessarily want to get into the lore, you don't have to. But like I said, if you do, then there's enough here to keep you entertained for a good while. And there are 3 games. This one came out in, I believe, 2017 or 2016. The second one came out in 2018. And the third one came out this April in 2020. So, depending as to how much I like this, I will pick up the second game. I've put the other 2 on my wish list in case I finish this and enjoyed enough to really get into the series. Hopefully there's enough here to explore over 3 games. But who knows?
Wow, check out all these stalls!
I like that there are little voice lines on occasion. Sometimes when you see chests, your teammates will say that there's a chest nearby, which is kind of cool. Kind of like how they do in Persona. I do compare this to a lot of other games. This is a very, it's kind of generic. It's very much has inspiration from a lot of different JRPGs, and that's not a bad thing. Because a lot of the JRPGs I've mentioned earlier are all phenomenal games, and I guess putting them all together like this is quite good. So we need to go to the west. This is the eastern side, so I'm just going to check it out, just take a look at what's over there. Kind of give you all a little sneak peek at what I had to do later, but we won't really be spending much time over here. I just wanted to get a good layout, feel of the land, you know what I'm saying? As you can see here, we're kind of sprinting, and something that's cool about the sprint is if you press like A or D, or you kind of shift your movement, it will stop the sprint, which is kind of cool, like that. It's a little touch. We got some asshats over here. Some provincial army guys thinking that they're hot shit, you know, blocking off roads and stuff, doing provincial army things. General goon stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that guy's mustache. Doesn't he just look like a goon? Oh well. Goon or not, he's an army platoon officer, so we can't really do much about it. Fortunately for us, he kinda just fucks off. We're about halfway through here, and we're finally gonna get a good little look at combat coming up. And you'll see what I mean when I say it's kind of tactical, and there are positions that you have and other assorted things.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
Taking the long way over here. Gonna fight our first little enemy, a snail. So we have a sword, which
Enemies ahead!
With-
We'll have to fight!
with which we can
My
slice
turn.
enemies on the main map. And then try and, like, get behind them
Keep it up, everyone!
for kind of a preemptive strike.
Here we go!
Very similar to Persona 3 or 4. 3 to 5.
Go!
I've got you!
So these snail guys
I can do
are
this.
pretty resistant to normal attacks, so we use magic instead to kind of counter that.
Let's go!
The magic in this game takes like a turn to get ready. Which is kind of cool.
Huh?
Here you can see there's AoE attacks, single attacks. And so it's most of the time you want to have AoE attacks, but they do cost more than the single attacks. So as you can see on the bottom there, all of our characters have 3 bars. The top one is an HP.
Here we go!
The second one is EP, that is like our magic points. The CP is our skill points. I don't know exactly what they call them, but that's what they are. You saw there that Ignaz's
we did
attack
it.
went through the armor, and that's because the weapon that he uses, it's kind of like a staff. Kind of like Hope Staff from Final Fantasy 13. I believe it sounds right. Hope's the one with the staff. I can't.
Watch out, guys! My turn!
Either way, it just goes through armored enemies like that. And he doesn't do a lot of damage, so
My
that's
turn.
the drawback.
Hi!
You can see the Death Sword there does quite a bit of damage.
My turn!
I can
What's
do
cool is
this.
different people have different types of attacks. So, for example, the archer has piercing damage.
Turn to flames!
And you might see it here.
Burn!
Yep.
Go!
You get a link attack. Because the piercing damage is something that the bird here is weak against. There's slash damage, there's piercing damage, there's blunt damage, like bugs, I guess.
My turn!
There is
Now's a chance!
also like stab
I've
damage.
got
So
you.
there's multiple different types of damage, and each one of them is designated as to stagger.
Evil
an
will
enemy.
fall before my blade.
And if the enemy is staggered, then the teammate that you have linked up will do a follow-up. Similar to Persona again. But with a little bit more control. Don't want to go back to Tristan, so we're going to keep going over here. See a treasure chest. And a
Oh, a
wolf.
treasure chest!
Couldn't get the
Bring it
slice
on!
out, but it's not too big of a deal.
Here we go!
Autumn Leaf Cutter
There!
there is our super boy attack. It's pretty damn good. It has a chance to stun enemies
Right!
for a couple turns. And enemy boy there, Reen, also has
Go!
a poison ability. Or
Right.
a passive poison percentage, which is quite useful.
My turn. Shatter!
Also break there. Reen is taking some damage. What's pretty cool is if an enemy is within range
Go!
and they miss, then the person that they missed against will counterattack. For some reason, Reen there decided
There!
not to counterattack. That's nice. He got all 3 of them with his anime.
It's my
voice,
turn.
which is exactly what we want. Right there. Gonna go for a
Arcus
heal.
activate! Ha!
And I probably should have gone for a
Thanks.
heal, but oh well. He gets the crit.
Right. Ha!
He's dead now.
Evil will fall
I guess that's
before
what
my
you get.
blade.
When you take us on.
I did it!
I did it!
We got a couple of levels there. open up this chest. What do we got inside? One EP1. So that is an ornament, or a quartz more specifically. And here you can take a look. This is kind of like the Final Fantasy X system, where you have different orbs that can be attached and disattached, or removed. My bad, not disattached. You can use your skills here and stuff. So, it's all pretty good. Final Fantasy X system is a pretty damn good one. Here, we're gonna try and sneak up on this bird so you get to see what it looks like when you get a back attack.
Now's
You
our
get a
chance.
triple
Let's get him.
advantage, triple double advantage.
Go.
At least those are the two that I've gotten. Gonna get our anime boy
There.
striking. Look at that. Then
Go.
golden assist.
I've got you! Right!
She's gonna use her
Turn to
flame arrow there.
flames! Burn! Go!
With the link attack.
Go.
Wonderful. Look at that teamwork.
Right,
So, what makes class 7, which is what our class is special,
of course.
is that for some reason, somehow, our teammates can like attack in unison with each other. Like they have some kind of special ability. I guess.
Here we go.
I don't know. It doesn't really explain it too well. They're just kind of like super good or something. They're randomly just really good with linking up.
My turn.
So that's what's going on. It doesn't really explain it too well. I guess it'll explain it later. I'm not too worried about
My
it.
turn. Arcus
I kind of go with
activate.
the flow with these kinds of RPGs
It's my turn.
where a lot of stuff is going on because it'll explain it.
Now!
It needs to be explained otherwise it's not necessarily important right now as to how everything works.
All right, let's keep going.
Nice kill there by Ignatz. Or Elliot. These damn... I hate these guys, these dragon
I welcome all challengers.
bastards.
Right!
Through and through, these dragonflies are bastards. They are not cool guys. And you'll see why here in a second.
Turn to flames!
And, you know,
Go!
it's probably just my fault because of positioning of my guys, but they get to do this poison that hurts everybody. And it's not cool, it's not ideal.
Take this.
You got the miss there so you can see Elliot got the counter. Now he's gonna use resounding.
Keep it up, everyone.
That's everybody in range, and that's reject everybody in range. Now, you saw Blondie there die. What happened is she had a piece of equipment which basically instantly revived her with a small amount of HP. So that's
My
why
turn.
she like died, but didn't actually die. Here I'm trying to look and see if we have a AoE, but alas, Laura does not have an AoE right now. At least not during this recording. Which is unfortunate. 420, big number, that's what we want. We are all about big numbers. Specifically 420s.
Oh, please!
Nice counter there.
I can't!
I was trying to use this potion on Blondie, but instead I accidentally used it on Laura, but that worked out because Laura had less experience, so... the
You
game
have my
would
thanks.
do even if I messed it up,
Here we go.
which is fine. Of course, Anime Boy Strike here is going to hit
There.
literally everybody. Look at that. One kill, but
My
everybody
turn.
else is basically dead. Which is ideal. That's what we want. We want everybody here to be pretty much dead. Look at that. Elliot literally just got a
can't.
double kill. Can you imagine that? Can you believe that Elliot, of all characters, the bunny guy, just got a double kill? Unbelievable. The bunny femboy just got a double kill. Isn't that absurd?
Fool.
And look at that counter. Like, what was that?
Evil
Trying to,
will
like,
fall
sand attack?
before my
This isn't
blade.
Pokemon. What did you think the sand was gonna do? Do you think Laura was like scared of sand? She's like a master swordsman. She doesn't give a fuck. Enemies are so stupid sometimes. Oh, it's about to explain S attacks to us. And now, to give you the rundown, S attacks are basically Bankai. So, Laura here has her Bankai. And you can use them when you have 100 skill points or more. You can't use them below 100 points. You can use them 100 or more, but if you have 200 skill points, it does more damage. I don't know if it doubles it or just does like a little bit more. It doesn't really. I don't think it does like an absurdly large amount more, but it does do more damage. So it is more beneficial to keep your CP up to 200, your skill points or whatever.
I can do this.
You can also use Bankai at literally any time. So as you
Turn to
see here,
flames.
I'm gonna use it next.
Burn!
You saw how she just skipped the entire rotation on the left there because Bankai was activated. And you're gonna see what it looks like.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
So you saw the Bankai there. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? Everybody apparently gets Bankai throughout the story,
My turn!
but she's the first one with Bankai, so it is what it is.
Arcus
S-skill.
activate!
I just call them Bankai. I mean, like, I guess they're S-skills, but
Thanks!
whatever.
Go!
Same general concept.
There!
God, I love that move so much.
Now's our chance!
I abuse that
I
move.
got
Like,
you.
skill points come back, take damage, and that move does not take many
Right.
skill points. Usually it like almost gives back almost everything it uses instantly. So
Turn
it's
to
like,
flames.
it's just its skill.
Burn! Now!
My goodness, the teamwork. My guys do not mess around. I mean, look at
Right.
this. You're absolute chats. Get a heal. Heal up Reen. There we go. Use your magic. For some reason, Ellis can like use magic almost immediately every
Here we
time,
go.
and it's super beneficial. So
There!
that's the biggest. Well, that's part of the Ellis mage. He also
Now's
has
our
another
chance.
ability which kind of improves his
I got you.
magic.
Of
or
course!
his healing magic. So
Hey!
he's supposed to be your mage.
Right!
Reen, I suppose, is supposed to be your like aggressive swordsman guy.
Is everyone
Because that's
okay?
what his moves are kind of geared towards. You can see there in the bottom right, total XP 1.7. So what that means
Nicely
is you
done.
get like double kills, triple kills, or you get back attacks, or you attack at an enemy's weakness.
I've only just be-
You can get more experience at the end of the battle. And there, Alyssa just got a skill that allows her to heal other people in like a small area with an arrow. I don't know how an arrow heals people, but well, I suppose it does. Yeah, I guess that's all I really need to know. It doesn't. That's it, man. It just works. It just works. If you do the thing and you do it right and you don't fuck it up, it works. It just works. And that's on God, bro. So here it's explaining that when you're using Bankai, you don't want to use it on critical turns because it won't do critical damage. It's like your Bankai doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to be doing consistent damage, consistently high damage, but not crit damage. It also won't stagger enemies, so you can't like follow up on the Bankai. Which is what it is, you know, like, I guess that makes sense. We're getting about 10 minutes left. We're almost done. But I've been enjoying this game, man. Like, this is a really fun game.
I
There's a
welcome
lot
all
here.
challengers.
It's It's my turn.
It looks intimidating at first. Like when I first started playing it, I was like, man, there's a lot on screen at all times. And it was a little bit scary almost, but it does a good job of teaching you what you need to know and
Arcus, activate!
really getting you comfortable with it before it turns into anything hard or difficult.
Here we go!
I'm playing it on normal, so maybe that's why it's a little bit too easy on me. But I don't know. I think normal is probably the way the game was intended to be played, you know? For your first go. I might, if I play the second one.
It's my turn.
And if I can, I might change the difficulty of this one later on.
Arcus, activate.
I don't know if that's a thing, but I'll take a look.
Here we go!
So you see on the left there, on the turner,
There!
you see those little parts. What those are doing is those are healing certain bars.
I've got you.
So if it's yellow, it heals HP, like just with that. It's blue, it heals that, for instance. I don't think there are green ones.
My
there
turn.
are green ones, like
Arcus,
the
activate!
red gems gives you more like
Ha!
money, basically, more gems. For monsters.
Right! Ha!
That little swirl with the 0, that means that the magic move is free and it's instant, so you don't need to wait a turn. There are also crit turns that show up
My turn!
with that little
Go!
I've got you.
And you can just see what it looks like when you attack kill here.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
Which is pretty cool. Every character has their own little unique dialogue when they get tag wins like that. Every team, which is honestly pretty neat. I like that. I think it's a cool little addition. Adds a little bit of life to Champion Party.
Is this a farmhouse?
It is, Laura. It is indeed a farmhouse. I mean, look at this. Doesn't this place just scream farmhouse? Paul. Paul the farmer. Is that Shin? No. Look at his beard. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. You're not the real Paul. Get out of here. Well, we got everything we need. Now we just need to go back to the church. Robin. Is Grima here? Oh well. I guess we'll find out later. What kind of dark magics the Grimleal are up to in this game as well. As you can see, I'm trying to get around him. I didn't quite have it down as a
Enemy
before,
sight! Take him out!
but the way you do
My
it,
turn.
pretty much, to get around enemies is you strike them first from the front, and then you try and get around about 90 degrees to their side, and then you strike them again, and you just kind of keep doing that until you get around them.
Arcus,
And it takes a minute, it takes a little bit to learn, but once you get it down, it's not super hard. You kind of like,
Shatter!
the mouse is pretty hard, so you kind of just quickly just spin it.
Huh.
But I didn't really have it down during this recording.
It's my turn.
So I guess you're just gonna have to take my word that I can do it. Oh well.
Let's go.
What are you gonna do? That's right, not much, you bastard. There's not much I'm gonna do. Oh well. Firebolt on that bastard. Look at that. 385. Big numbers. That's what we like to see. 195? What a small number. Get out of here. You need to learn. Like 439.
My turn.
That's a nice big number. Anime boy strike here.
There!
Bada bing, bada boom.
Right.
About 500 damage. That's a nice move. Here's
Go!
so wonderful. Can you look at this teamwork and not just be amazed at what's going on right now?
Arcus, activate!
Laura's about
My
to get...
turn.
She's about to destroy this guy. Crit.
Off guard!
Follow
I'll
up.
take you up.
There we go. Look at that.
Ha!
Isn't that some shit?
You have my thanks.
This bird's gonna get me.
Go!
Bastard bird. I'm telling you.
Now's our
Good
chance!
mix up. Assist.
I've got you.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
I'm probably gonna make another video of this
I
after a
did it!
couple more hours playing it. So I guess I will kind of update you guys as to my thoughts on this game as I play it. Without trying to spoil too much, I'm probably gonna stick to doing side quests like this in these videos. And considering how long this one
Come on,
is,
then.
the other ones will probably be
My turn!
a similar length.
All right, let's do
But I
this!
feel like they
Yeah, leave it to me.
thoughts out about the game as I'm actively playing it and experiencing it at the same time. That's not something that I do
Right.
too often usually. Games, especially for things that I put up on this channel,
Hang in there.
I've dealt with like this one, so
You have my thanks.
back in a lot, so
Right.
I have an idea for a Persona 4 Golden video that I might put up. And I have another idea.
Give it up,
for another
everyone.
kind of cool edited video that you guys might like.
Of course.
The only problem with it so far is
Shatter.
the recording process is too difficult as the games that I'm playing take a bit in
Too
return.
slow!
But hopefully we can get that taken care of, so I can get those videos out to you at a time.
Go!
I would like to have one of them out by Christmas.
There!
And of course, I haven't forgotten about the Dark Dungeon videos. I will continue doing those as I can.
I can do this.
I've been having low motivation to put out videos.
Go!
So I'm sorry. There's only so much I can do. I also don't really have much time as I work a lot.
Right.
I will be working
Huh?
a lot over these next 2 weeks.
You
so
still have a lot of training to
I'll do
do.
what I can. But hopefully I can
did
get
it.
something up for Christmas. Something cool. Something unique. So you guys can look forward to an upload on Christmas for sure. I will definitely have something for that. I'll probably schedule it. And if I do, I will post on Discord and social media and such. So I guess take a look at it
Come on, then.
when that's up.
Here we go!
I'd like to get
Right.
one video between now and then.
Arcus
This
activate.
one's fun. There might just be another video like this. Where I kind of just
I can
talk
do
about a
this.
game with in post.
Let's
after
go.
I've already played it. 'Cause I enjoy just kind of giving little commentaries about games that
Right.
or things that I've already done. I think these post commentaries are fun, and I also enjoy watching them. To be truly honest, I do go back and watch my own stuff. It's a little bit weird, I guess, but I don't know. As I edit it and as I upload it, I watch to make sure everything's good. For example, this is the second time I've made
Here we
this
go.
video because the audio is foobar in the last one.
We'll cut our own path.
But that's fine. I don't want to put something out that I wouldn't watch. You know, I don't want to put out videos that I don't enjoy personally. This is going to be our last little fight today. I kind of fucked up
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
the back attack there.
Here we go!
Oh well, such is life. You don't get every back attack you go for, you know.
There!
Sometimes you miss it. That's fine. We got
It's
the
my
enemy
turn.
voice slash.
Turn to
Go
flames.
with the flame strike here. We can get off.
Burn.
There we go.
Now.
Assist. Kill. That's what we're talking
My
about,
turn.
baby. Big damage, big kills.
Arcus
I don't even like
activate.
when they can attack, you know? That's... When an enemy can attack you, you're
My
messing
turn.
up somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look at this bastard. Trying to poison me. You can't poison a Reem. Get out of here. Get splattered. Give me that
Here we go.
septum money. Get out of here, little
Okay,
kangaroo rat.
safe for now.
There we go. As we wrap up here, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like the video. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say or if you'd like to give a recommendation for something you'd like to see. Or if you'd like to see another video kind of like this. This is just kind of my first impressions video. Subscribe, feel free to share, all that good stuff. We're gonna end this after we give the stuff to the priest here. I hope you enjoyed watching this. And I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. Like I said, something between now and Christmas, and then something on Christmas. Something for sure on Christmas, hopefully something before then. Might even make something a little bit special. So, thank you all for enjoying, or watching. Hope you enjoyed. Keep it easy.